Yeah, it's your boy Frank Free and NE.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Words with Frank Free Part 2. It's me, Frank Free. Shout out to Rich Celeb, shout out to Young Chuck, shout out to SFE team, man. Shout out to them Get Money boys. Everybody that support me. I'm actually on this one to talk about my mixtape that just dropped. Yes, sir. Released my mixtape. Was I happy about it? Yeah, I like the response that it got. One thing I can say, it definitely opened my eyes to my artistic capability and how I lacked within it. A lot of people say as an artist you're your own worst critic, but at the same time, you know who you are as an artist. If you're a real artist, you're gonna criticize yourself to the highest of your ability. And I feel like for myself, I could have went much harder. I could have gave, fans, I could have gave the world something much bigger and better, and I lacked on my part. So I'm here, promoting my new upcoming mixtape, Only Fear Lack of Ambition. The ball never stops. It don't matter if it's good, if it's bad, if it's, fantastic. You gotta keep going, and persistence pays off. Last time I talked about, sticking to what you love, sticking to what you're doing, not changing who you are for other people. But at the end of the day, it's not changing who you are for other people. You have to evaluate yourself and know who you want to be before you can just do anything. It's easy to say, oh, well, I did this or I did that, but it matters about the effort and the level of effort you put into anything. I do want to give a major shout out to my team, SFE team. We worked so hard, on the mixtape. We worked hard on these videos. We really working hard to become a driving force in this city. I'm from Philly. And in Philly, it's never the brotherly love like it says. It's much harder to come up than a lot of people think. But do I plan on, getting in there, kind of be a part of that Philly scene? Yeah, definitely. Because it's definitely a lot to offer, and Philly has a lot to offer. Shout out to Latrell Phoenix. He been in the studio with us working on some new things. Miss Nichols, she just signed to SFE. Who else? Princess Tiara, man. Again, shout out to Young Chuck, man. He definitely doing his thing in the city, socializing and networking with different people, Shout out to K Twist, man. Definitely a strong believer in him, man. We went to college together. So, I'm definitely a big believer in him. He does his thing. Shout out to Reese Rell, Al Stacks, everybody. I show love to everybody. And to receive love, you got to give love back. But, in these, I like to talk about some real things. And I had a conversation with somebody the other day. And we was just talking about, how as black men, we lack, what it is that we could do, our possibilities. And, something? It's easy to take the low road opposed to taking the high road. And when I say that, it's easy to not try. I had a conversation with a guy the other day at my job. He said, what your problem is? You could do too much. And when I thought about it, I really didn't understand what he was saying to me. He said, you can do whatever you set your mind to, so you don't go for things that challenge you. And he gave me an example. He said, it's like a drug dealer, right? A real good drug dealer. It's easy for him to be a drug dealer. You know why? Because it's really not a challenge. But see, it's a challenge in trying to stay out of jail, but that's the ticket there. It's not a challenge, more say, but the sad part is, it's more of a challenge for a drug dealer to be a chemist or to be a pharmacist or something like that and actually maintain work and stuff like that, because the sad part is a lot of drug dealers could be so much more than what they are. And, they stoop down a level, just like artists. We could be a lot more than what we are, other than just the music, other than just, thinking we got the clothes or wanting to have the jewelry or the money, the fame. It's a lot more to it than just what meets the eye. Because, you got to think about what message you're putting across in your music. That's really important. And you gotta have substance. It's easy to lack substance. You could lack substance religiously. You could lack substance, mentally. You collect substance in a lot of different ways, and you gotta sustain your life with a full of positive substances so you can be able to reflect or be able to relate to the next person, because people not going really attract to negative substances. It might be for the moment, but you're going to die down. You're not going to really be it. Like, that's why, I'm really not the type of person I could just keep coming out with music like this. And no offense to people that do. A lot of artists do. Like Migos, for example. They come out with something new every week. But you're not really letting people listen to you or know who you are. Like, I'd rather take a year to work on a mixtape than just put out anything, and I feel like I rushed my last mixtape. I did. But on this one, I only feel like ambition would be no everybody else's beats, no none of that. I want everything fresh beats, fresh lyrics, fresh features. The real vision of what Sucka Free, Frank Free is. Because I'm phenomenal, and as an artist, you gotta believe that first in yourself. You're phenomenal. Can't nobody touch me. Point blank period. And I believe that in my heart. Before I end this, I'll give y'all a little something, from the mixtape, Pastor Preaching to the Choir. Be it for about an hour. If I'm lying, then I'm frying. Lie, pants on fire. Frank Free, Sucka Free. Do this shit so reluctantly. Rhymes speak for themselves, and niggas know they can't fuck with me. Concepts they grasping it, but the beats are extravagant. For this music I'm passionate, on my Mr. Fantastic shit. Paint a picture immaculate, and my clique do the same. Ken Bone, a new era, I'm back at it again. Yes sir, welcome to with the debut with Frank Free. Spitting this hot shit, somebody turn on AC. Take a trip to AC, blowing cash up in Bally's. Fuck a bitch down the Caesars, besides my hallway you find me. Damn me hot, who gon' sign it? Def Jam or the Rock. Sucka Free got my back, let me share the lineup. You got Ken Bone, N.E., Frank Free, and then B. Just added Princess Tiago, we gon' blow up, you'll see. Difference between me and you've been lacking passion. I've been in the booth snapping. What's the cause? It's a reaction to these whack rappers rapping. Tired of the acting. All they balls about guns, but ain't never seen niggas clapping. Killer man, with the murderous sound. Strangle the beat, leave the gasping for air. That's a man down. Who the hottest around? Frank not like the locks. And I'm a blacksmith. For the game, I'm changing the locks. Only way to get in, you gotta come with your best. Want no rhymes about no Uzis, no mags, no text. With this rap, I'm a vet. And the younger just started. Married the game. Took my vows, that's daily departed. Sit back and relax. Just enjoy the reception. Guaranteed you're gonna add this one to your mental collection. Frank Free be the president, SFE be the Senate. Hoping you enjoy this thing here, which we have invented. Hi, that's words from Frank Free. I'm Frank Free, Sucka Free. We do this shit so reluctantly. Follow the movement, man. Only free like ambition. Whenever you think about me, hashtag Frank Free. Follow me at SFE_ Frank MC. If you need videos, then you need studio time, you need whatever, you can hit up at KWJ Photography on Instagram. You can want to give me a call, 610-931-7899. I definitely, refer y'all to what the best is and what the best does. So, thank you.
How to make my mind up, let this begin. If you with me now, we down to the end, homie.